Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the old lady, and this is To Dare Is To Do, episode 59 of A Spurs Save. And come on you Spurs, how have we done in the transfer market? Well, let's pop over and have a look. I would say that's not the thing we need, that's the thing we need. And there you go, our one transfer for the summer. We actually pulled off a part exchange deal. We picked up João Felix, I should say, from Real Madrid, where he'd gone in 2019-20 for 54 million. We exchanged none other than Kasper Dolberg. And the reason we did that was because we've got Troy Parrott is back from loan and has done really well while he was out on loan and really needs to start playing for us. And Real Madrid had come in for Dolberg a little while before that, so it just sort of made sense that if I was going to try, they wanted 150 million or something like that for Felix. So I said, well, how about the player that you were after, Kasper Dolberg, and a few million for João Felix. And they went for it. Both players were agreeable, and off we went. The fans are a little less than jazzed about it. They could, they quite liked Kasper Dolberg, so they're disappointed. But that's okay. I'm not terribly unhappy about that. And they're very happy that we got João Felix. So they're excited to see a global superstar arrive at the club. So I think overall we're pretty happy with the way that worked out. Other transfers that we've done, it's not going to be much of a transfer special because really we haven't done very much, and I don't anticipate that we will. Josh Onema has finally moved on. He just never really developed into the player that we wanted him to be. He's a decent player. I'm quite happy with him. He's not a bad player or anything. He just wasn't up to our Champions League winning standards. So off he goes. Harvey White, similar situation. 20 years old, really didn't quite develop into what we would hoped. And same with Rodell Richards. Again, just not quite developing into what we'd hope he would. So, some small movements out, but basically the only other change has been Felix for Dolberg. Now, there is one other person we've been looking at, that being trying to remember what he was done. It was this guy, John Edwards, we've been looking at. He's unhappy, wants to leave the club. That's interesting. He didn't have that before. Anyway, he's a right back, young player, 19, English, ranked as a wonder kid, wants to leave because Cardiff got relegated last year. And we've got Aurier and Trippier. Trippier's 31, Aurier's 29, and Aurier is okay. Let me see if we can compare him to Edwards. Apparently not. Okay. We'll go back to Edwards and we'll compare it from the other end. Comparison, compare with Aurier. And as you can see, Edward is, if not quite better, he's certainly at least as good, and he's only 19. So I'm pretty happy with that. They've been giving me a bit of a hard time about it, so we'll see how that actually goes. But Aurier has also been talking about wanting to move on, possibly. Also talking about wanting to move on, Hugo Lloris. He said something about how he was thinking about looking for a new challenge, and given that really he's just going to be a backup for us, I figured, if he wants to go, I'm perfectly willing to let him go. So we'll offer him out again. It doesn't even have to be 10-12 million. I'm perfectly content going unspecified and seeing what people will offer for him. So let's do that and see how that goes. So yeah, that's going to be the big thing. We are going to play the Community Shield today, and it is, as always, against Liverpool. We have yet to win the Community Shield this year, this save. Despite having won the league a couple of times and won the FA Cup and so on and so on. So it's been a good summer so far. We have re-signed a bunch of players to new deals, so that the only players with deals expiring next year are Alderweireld and Lloris. Lloris is 35. He will be 36 before the year is out. And he's dropping off pretty badly physically. So that's, kind of why he's not playing much anymore. Alderweireld, again, also very good player still. He's dropping, here and there a little bit. And he's just sort of been superseded by our young center backs, because we've got the excellent Davinson Sanchez and the also excellent Filip Benkovic with his 19 jumping reach and 19 heading. That's tough to beat. 17 strength, great marking, tackling, positioning. He does it all really well. So, and we've got Cameron Carter-Vickers as well, who makes an excellent third central defender. And coming back in 2 days from his loan, our newly purchased Gianfranco Zoppi. Well, he's not newly purchased, I shouldn't say that. We bought him last year for $9 million, and he has blossomed, as you can see, into this wonderful beast-like player. He's a wonder kid. 20 jumping reach, 18 balance, 19 strength, 19 determination, 18 decisions. I mean, this kid has got a lot. So I'm really looking forward to him playing with us. He's got 8 caps for Argentina already at 20 years old, so it's pretty good looking. And that's pretty much it for our transfer stuff. We're not really doing a lot. If I do buy Edwards, then it'll be because Aurier goes. We've got another week before the transfer deadline, so that still could happen yet. And that would be exciting. I'd like to have another good, strong English player. That's kind of our thing with Tottenham. We still do have a number of good English players: Pickford and Trippier, Dyer, Kane, Ali. So we've got a number of good young English players, and I'm pretty happy with that setup. Neil Ball has been called up from the under-19s, or the under-23s, I should say. He's a decent-ish midfield center. The reason for that is that Nabil Bentaleb broke his ankle in a friendly a week ago, and will be out for 2 to 3 months. So him being our backup midfielder, and Neil Ball having, quite good vision and passing. His first touch is good. He's got some pace, determination, work rate. He's young and he's not great, but he's certainly, I think, good enough to play a little bit. So that's the way that's going to roll out. So there you go. That's been our transfer budget, transfer behavior so far this season. We are spending an absolute metric shit ton of money on salaries. But we still have 66 million in the budget. Edwards does have a release clause. It's a relegation release clause, and Cardiff were relegated, so it's active. But it is 40 million, and I'm kind of hoping that I can get him for a little less than that. But if I have to go to the full 40, then I will. If I'm going to buy him, then that's how it'll work out. So we've been no problem with financial fair play, so everything's hunky and dory. We're gonna have to edit that out. I'm gonna edit that bit out. All right, edit. All right. So we've got the Community Shield today with Liverpool, and we'll see how that goes. And I guess that's it for this. I'll be back in a moment with the Liverpool match. See you then. If I can, there we go. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so let's get to it. We are going to be playing Liverpool today in the Community Shield, the traditional curtain raiser of the season. We are in it because we won the FA Cup and the league last year, and so Liverpool are taking the place of the team that should, well, you understand what I mean. We're playing Liverpool. We always play Liverpool. That's not really a new thing. You can see the team. It's pretty nicely set up. I'm happy with the way it's ready to go, and let's do it. I'd say let's just do it. We've got, for the first game of the season, Pickford, Trippier, Sanchez, Benkovic, Davis, with Gedson Fernandes and Eric Dyer in the midfield. A front three of Silva, Eriksson, and Gnabry right behind Harry Kane. Harry Kane has been listed as the #1 prospect for taking the Golden Boot in the Premier League this season, so that's pretty exciting. I think he's like 3-2 odds to be the top scorer. The next best is 6-1, I think. So he's really up there. Yeah, let's go to town on this and see how we do. Sorry if you're hearing construction noises in the background. It's because they are working on the building across the street, and of course they're making as much noise as they possibly can, because that's what they do. Let's go with the fans for this one. Let's see what they say. Yeah, I got a bunch of them that time. Liverpool are a rival of ours, so that's it's always good to use the fans when you've got a rivalry going. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's roll. Tanel. Oh, he'll get his chance. Yep, he's going to be good to go. I just didn't feel the need to put him in for this, what is essentially a friendly. I mean, you know, we want to win it, but it's not something that I'm desperately worried about. And if we don't win it, it's not going to be a complete disaster or anything. Here comes Salah cutting in off the wing as he does. Mane stopped by whom? I didn't see who it was. It wasn't Sanchez. Must have been Benkovic. Dyer with the header away, out for a throw in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, out wide for Grimaldo. Back, Carvalho. Not much happening so far. Pretty quiet game. Trippier for Eriksson. Eriksson finds Bernardo, and he scores. Just like that. Bang! Tough, hard shot. Jack Butland, our old keeper, is unable to keep it out. And we are up by 1. Just what a shot. Butland not ready for it. Just thumping. Oh dear. Oh, no call. Davis. Gnabry. Oh, Bernardo almost got there. I don't know who blocked him at the last second there. The left back. Grimaldo. Eriksson off the base of the post. Trippier, Eriksson, way up. And Butland thrashes it downfield, but it's cleared nicely by who? Trippier? Yes. Sorry, it's been a while since I actually called a game, so if I'm a bit rusty, I apologize. Here we are with Dyer down the line for Gnabry. Cuts it back. Oh, Kane can't quite get there. Davis cuts in. Oh! Bernardo Silva hits the post after the ball bounces around a few times. But we're well on top in this one so far. Out shooting them. They've got the possession a little bit. Not a huge edge, but some. Finds Bernardo, cuts into the box, scores another one. Obviously Bernardo paid close attention when we had Jack Butland here for a year and found out his weaknesses, because that's two goals that really I think Butland should have gotten to. Yeah. We've managed to fire up Liverpool pretty good. That's excellent. Mo Salah. Back to Fabinho. Out wide for Alexander-Arnold. He's away on the right. And his cross misses pretty much everybody. Grimaldo collects. Virgil. Stolen by Bernardo. Having a great game is Bernardo Silva. Carvalho. Mane. Penetrating. What a run. Salah. And a great save by Pickford. Cleared again. Once more a corner for Liverpool. Coming back into this in terms of shots. Benkovic for Kane. No. No. Arthur. Alexander. Salah. Arthur. Carvalho. Way and a wide shot. Oh, we're up 2-0. We've hit the post twice. I'd call this a pretty good first half so far. Good block. Good header away. Let's get onto this. Benkovic. Trippier. Oh, and his ball is a little wild. Can't find Bernardo Silva, so it's another corner. Whoa! For Liverpool. But Bernardo Silva taking on this game and making it his own. It's 2-0. I think we will say don't let your performance levels drop. Absolutely. Good boys. Look at them all. Gain focus. That's exactly what we wanted in that situation. Perfect. Good tackle by Grimaldo. Trippier for Bernardo. Turns his man. Then taken down. Salah on the run. Cuts past two men. Cuts past three. Finds Mane on the far side. His cross is blocked by Trippier. And we don't go anywhere with that one. Let's see where we go. Corner. Gedson heads it away. Salah picks it up. Arthur at the top of the box. An easy save for Pickford. Dyer finds Benkovic. Finds Sanchez on the right. He goes all the way back to Pickford. Finds Dyer in the midfield. Back for Benkovic. A long ball down the left. Can't find Gnabry. Liverpool playing it around in the midfield a little bit. Not really getting anywhere yet. There we go. Mane's coming forward. Finds Grimaldo on the left. Wow, what a chance. Who was that? Firmino? want to know who that is. I think it's Firmino. But it was a hell of a save by Pickford. Alexander-Arnold with a cross, headed away by Trippier. Arthur at the top of the box. Carvalho at the top of the box. Gedson clears. Trippier steals the ball. Can't find Eriksen. Salah recovers. Fabinho out wide for Mane. Mane, nope, cuts it back inside for Cavallo. Back out to Grimaldo, but his ball is wayward and Trippier's got it. Dyer outside for Bernardo Silva. He runs into trouble. Kane finds Bernardo Silva. Kane dropping deep there to get the ball. Finds Gnabry, and oh my goodness, what a nice goal. Bernardo Silva absolutely crushing this game. 2 goals and an assist now. Can Liverpool come back from a 3-0 deficit with just under half an hour to go? As we bury our rivals with a small avalanche of goals here. Nice tackle by Gedson. Dyer picks up the ball. Gedson takes his time, then passes it to Liverpool. Gnabry picks up the rebound. Finds Bernardo Silva on the far side. His cross can't quite get to the man, but Gnabry's got it. It's blocked. Dyer collects at the top of the box. Bankovic finds Gedson in close. Gedson, oh! Butland makes a good save off of Eriksen. Gnabry running hard. Finds Bernardo Silva. Can he get his hat trick? He did not. We are on extended highlights, right? Yeah, I thought so. It's the only game we're playing today, so I figured I'd make sure we got plenty of fun out of it. Let's see what we've got. Fernandes is pretty bagged. Do we have anybody who can replace him? Not at the moment, we really don't. Okay, I know how to solve this. We go Mora for Fernandes. Eriksen drops back. And Silva comes inside. And there we go. And as a bonus, it'll increase Silva's chances of getting his hat trick. Mane with a long shot, but well wide. Pickford didn't even move for it, so obviously he was well aware it was going wide, I'm sure. What? What is going on? What's wrong with my tactics view? Okay, apparently I can't have it. There we go. Now hold that. Alright. Great. Truck with squeaky brakes. That's just lovely. Eriksen's just going to have to play himself out. I think, why not? We'll let Troy Parrott come on for, I think, his Tottenham debut. I think. And, who else? Let's say Baba Rahman for Davis. That'll do nicely. That'll be our 3. Pickford's collected the ball. Finds Benkovic with an easy pass. As we're winding this game down a little bit now, Bernardo from the center spot tries to find Davis, can't quite. Liverpool coming back, Salah down the right. Oh, stolen by Benkovic. Gnabry away on the left. Finds Lucas Moura. Oh, good save, Butland. Alright, we're just about through. Nardo with a sliding tackle. Parrott is in. Saved. Parrott was, by the way, the top scorer in the championship last year for Swansea. 25 goals in the league. So that's rather nice. Oh, nobody told Gnabry that there was a player coming behind him, obviously. Grimaldo's on the left. His cross is blocked. The cross is blocked, not his cross is blocked. Gnabry, his cross is blocked. Salah on the right. Striding forward, past one man, past a second man, finds Mane on the left. Cross back, but Baba's there to head it away. Blocked and wide. Couple of changes for Liverpool, but it's pretty much over. Lucas Moura running. Finds Bernardo. Can he get the hat trick? Not quite. Oh, big save. After a shaky start, Butland's come on pretty well in this game. Lucas Moura can't find what he needs, but Bernardo, oh! So close to his hat-trick. He's had so many good chances to do it, but he just can't seem to put that third goal in. And that ball just comes to nothing. Back to the keeper, ready for the goal kick and the referee's whistle. Which should be soon. Baba, Eriksson, out wide for Tripp here with a poor pass by Eriksson. He's not usually known for that. And that'll do it. Tottenham win 3-0 in the Community Shield, which I think is the first time we've won this in this save. It's been a not fun match for us in the last few years, as I recall. So that's okay. We did well. I'm pleased. Happy with your performances. That was good. Do that thing. Keep that thing. Play it right and stuff. Alrighty. Let me just... History. Past winners. Yeah, we have not won it. Not for a long, long time. 1962-63. The last time we won it outright. So, 60 years later, we finally bagged another. We lost 3 times in a row. But this time we've done it, and I'm happy. So, Tottenham lift the Community Shield. Hurrah! Win the Community Shield. Hurrah! Parrott does make his Tottenham Hotspur debut. Excellent. This was all tough to swallow. Tottenham celebrate success. Tottenham find inspiration in Bernardo Silva. I don't understand what that little yellow mark is up there. It's not a note because... Or I guess maybe it's a note in a... Ah, that's why. Okay. Anyway, Silva. Let's praise his performance. That was excellent. Good job. And that'll do it for that one. So let's go back over here where we can slide into that and say all the things we say at the end of a video, because we are pretty much done. We are going to be back with, I don't know, one of the games in August. I don't know which one yet. We'll find out. And I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, drop a like, hit subscribe. And don't forget to tell your friends we're back on the air and we're back making videos, and Spurs are marching on. So come on, you Spurs. Have a great day.